Hello, Planet Paula. So aside from the oak, I guess the number 2 tree that most people associate with Southern California, whether or not you know what it is, it's going to be these beautiful, beautiful sycamores. And they are vitally important for wildlife, for people, for nature. As you can see, this one is supporting some less than beautiful, but very important for wildlife, poison oak. They support vines, and they also create this little micro habitat underneath where it's a little bit wetter, and you get things like poison oak and squaw bush and some of the other native bushes that'll be under trees, growing on trees, vines, which are great for wildlife, but I don't want to go anywhere near it. But the sycamore itself is important for a bunch of reasons. One of these reasons is they have these beautiful big leaves that some insects and animals eat, but when they dry up, they fall off in the fall. You have the tons and tons of this leaf litter, these big leaves, where lizards and salamanders and snakes and small animals need to stay to regulate their temperature, to regulate their moisture, to keep safe. And they also provide shade, which of course in Southern California is super important because it gets really, really hot. Death Valley was 128 degrees the other day. Paula usually, max it out about 100, but we're looking at, with climate change, 90 plus days of 100-ish a year. So these big trees are important. Now, a lot of cities will plant sycamores, but those are the plain trees. They're sycamores, but they're not the native sycamore. So if you do have the opportunity and you want to plant a tree, do your best to find the native California sycamore and don't plant the non-native one. It can cause problems for wildlife, it can escape cultivation, etc. But the native one is beautiful and big and has these fantastic giant leaves.